All right. Dobbo, happy with the way that, obviously, to hang on, there are a lot of positives to take from that performance. It was a little bit stressful, maybe, but obviously, thrilled with the way it turned out.
Yeah, I think we always knew it was going to be this game was going to be probably our darkest hour in terms of player strength and the team we put on the field. We saw the problems we had at set piece, for example, just brand new hookers trying to get organized. And so we used to be our toughest one. So to get a win here against a team as well stocked and as good as the Sharks for us was a big achievement. I think we showed quite a bit of character.
Apart from that, there were some great individual performances as well. I thought Evan was incredible. Tim kicked everything, which was obviously crucial for the win. So there are a lot of positive individual performances as well as everyone putting together to get over the line.
Yeah, I think Evan Roos is obviously just going from strength to strength, and I thought our pack worked really hard. I mean, there's guys, there's a lot of X factor in the Sharks back line. A guy like Cornell Smith, is pretty much unheralded. I'm ashamed. I feel sorry for the ball. He did well. Serge on a fullback, for example. I thought Serge did very well. So yeah, a lot of good individual performances.
Cool. All right, guys. Questions for Dobbo?
Dobbo, congrats. The selection at the end of the day of the 9 and 10, Paul and Tim made a big difference, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they both were excellent. I mean, I felt sorry for Abner and Gordon not getting on the field. But I think 9 and 10 was one of the areas where we we did reasonably well. I was really happy with both their performance. Obviously, the game got tighter and tighter, and Tim's goal kicking, we had to keep him going, and I think he did very well. I think we possibly made a mistake, Stephen, a couple of times. I thought the second half after they scored, we were really good. We butchered 2 or 3, or at least 3 times. I think we had 4 entries in there, 22, and maybe Tim pulled it out the back a bit quickly when we should have kicked going direct. But no, he played well.
Jason, what a run by Evan Roos, eh? I mean, you must just feel what a brilliant piece of business for Province to get Evan on loan and then sign him, and he's just
that was was one of the better pieces of business. And when he came down, he sort of did well off training, they did well off the bench, and he started thinking, the guy's just desperate. He can't maintain his intensity, because that's the thing. I mean, we know he's got speed, we know he's got skill, we know he's strong. But his intensity is just incredible. Everything's a battle that he has to win, and I think this is going to be a very, very special rugby player.
Dobbo, in terms of the set phases, I suppose it's fair to say that the Sharks had the upper hand there. Is it concern at all, or do you think it's pretty much a matter of you guys, as you mentioned, in your darkest hour, and you really low on personnel?
Yeah, Steve, I think, we weren't, the set phases, we weren't scrummed, if you know what I mean. We were penalised. It's different when you see your sort of tractor ploughing through your team, your front row. Yeah, I think there were 1 or 2 times, 3 or 4, where we had the march on them. And so it was a poor set piece in terms of discipline. I mean, jeepers, there was a lot of, I think it was 5 or 6 penalties at scrum time. It's just unheard of for us. So, but we weren't getting beat, if you know what I mean. So, it's a poor performance on the night, but I'm not too worried about our scrum power. I think the lineouts were, 3 skew throws is at professional level, and we put ourselves under pressure and having to go to the front because it was too risky to go to the back. To be honest, we haven't had much time for a couple of reasons to integrate. And Hook, as I said, Hooker number 9, and then we had on the bench Jason Alexander, who I didn't put on because Jay's also got some challenges around the set piece. I wasn't sure it'd be fair on him. So, yeah, poor set piece performance, but I think, if you threw in, I'm not saying the other guys, I think Reinach did a good job. The guy hasn't played a full game of rugby in about 6 months. He played 80 minutes. But I think if you throw in a JJ Kotza, Andre Hugafenta, JD Schikkeling, Samar Marat, whoever, into that pack, I think you'd see a different set piece picture.
How important do you think the Currie Cup will be for guys like Sazi and Leon, etc., to grow as players? I suppose there will be teething problems, but how big a Currie Cup will this be in terms of growth?
I think somebody commented on the game that we were putting on them too early, Leon and Sazi. But we have to do the development job as well. It's certainly not a development competition. We want to win it and do as well as we can, but so I probably pulled the trigger there quite early to get them more experience. And I thought, unfortunately, the penalties that they gave away were almost eagerness. Leon attacking what was said to be at an angle, that far left-hand scrum. And then Sazi he won so much on the heat, he overextended. So they were eager, but we need to get them more game time. I think before this game, or I think Sazi had 51 minutes in the last year as a tight end at senior level. So I have to do that, yeah. So I'm excited about them. I think his general game both of the general games very good.
John, you touched quite a bit on the players or the personnel. Can you give us a picture of what you're getting back, reasonably certain that you're getting back ahead of the British and Irish Lions game?
I think the hookers, Andre Hugeventer, JJ Kotze, a couple of locks here, JD Schickerling, Salman if he scans well, Quenzo, sorry, not Quenzo, I beg your pardon. Quenzo Blose comes back as a prop. Nama Kaba comes in. I'm forgetting another forward. Dan Duplessis will be back. Juan de Jong. I'm not sure when Dion Free's back in time for the Lions bubble, if we would consider him. So it's a reasonably nice. There are a couple of left, I'm sure, but I think you could agree that 6 or 7 players will make quite a difference to the team.
Are you still focusing just on the next game, or is it now a case of you have to start working towards the Lions as the big game, your next big game?
No. Yeah, absolutely. Crick Quiz. We've got Crick Quiz next Wednesday. You know, I know it's far too early to look at the log, but we're in a reasonably good position there. And if you got your Crick Quiz at home, is to go into a hiatus of the Lions thing, having lost or not done well against Crick Quiz at home would really put us under pressure. So no, it's all about Crick Quiz. The Lions, almost the players are going to lift themselves for it. It's a massive occasion, and they don't, I say, look after itself. We got to put out a performance there that makes the brand and the image of Western Province Stormers Rugby proud. But the non-negotiable business, the rent payer, is next Wednesday night against Crick Quiz, and that's what all our focus will be on. Deal with the Lions later.
Tabo, hi there. Congrats on the win. First win, Currie Cup win at Cape Town Stadium. Bit of a hollow feeling as it felt watching from the TV. How was that experience?
Do you mind? Sorry, I didn't say a hollow feeling in terms of
just a hollow feeling. Yeah, no, just getting that win in front of no one. No,
absolutely. Sorry, I was absolutely. It's we're getting sort of used to it now, but it's not nice. It's not nice. We want to play in front of the people. We understand the circumstances, but it doesn't. You're right. Even the first we lost there in our first Stormers game, didn't we, against the Sharks in that last second at Cape Town Stadium, and the first competitive game there. And it also feels weird because your fans will lift you. Your fans will be the ones whose disappointment you feel, they'll drive you on, and that sort of thing. So that it doesn't really feel like the real thing at the moment, to be honest.
I'm just at the week, another weekend of training and then cricket again. What do you go work on? What do you go fix apart from stopping malls as teams suddenly think they can come on Mall Province?
I think that's absolutely the case. We worked hard on it this last week, to no result, or to very limited result. So it's something we have to get better. What I think I liked about this team is that I thought tactically today we were outstanding in terms of winning a kicking game against a really good kicking team. And I thought we had real work rate and enthusiasm and guts, but our errors were largely technical, whether we some aspects around the maul defense, some aspects around the scrum. When we were in the 22 in the second half, so many times we pulled the ball wide much too quickly. So I think that if you ask me what are we going to work on, absolutely more defense, pick and go stopping, like last week. We just didn't make the progress we needed to make, and that's where, if you think about it, that's where we're put under pressure. Other than us making a defensive error after kick for their long distance try, it was conceding penalty, more defense penalty, or pick and go try, and that was poor, and that's something we have to get right.
Just probably first game in a while that you came out with no injuries as well. How does the injury bill look?
No,
Can you-
Chiva went early with a knee.
Yes.
I think it was, I don't know what time it was, but maybe 15, 20, yeah, not even 15, 20 minutes. He's going for a scan now. That's a big blow for us. He's something we're really excited about. I'm very disappointed. It looks like an MCL. I'm not sure what grade it is. If it's a grade 1, it's a couple of weeks. If it's a grade 2, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. But he's going off for a scan. Well, he better be quick. But he's going for a scan.
John, just some clarity on Chiva. Is that a old injury that he aggravated? Is it the new injury? Is the same?
No, the other knee to the one that's been more injured than the past. It's a brand new injury. He just got buckled as he went in for a poach.
Final questions, guys?
Mike has to get back to Fishhook.
Cool. Happy. Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thanks.